We have our fully enclosed hose reel button, which controls the function of the hose reel here. We have an 1 3/8, 175 foot of hose. This particular truck has a Philly nozzle, also with a sight glass on there, so the driver can visually see the products that he's running through the nozzle. In case for some reason he were to mix one, he can see if the color changes, for instance from dyed to clear, that he needs to check which compartment he's pumping out of. This particular nozzle holder is equipped, like every one that we do, with a drain, so any excess flow of product here you can easily drain out. One feature of the tank design is we have drains in the front and rear corners to drain any excess rainwater down, drains onto the ground. This again is in the back curbside and front roadside. Here we have a watertight aluminum meter box. You have the rubber that's all around the inside of this, keeping it watertight. And here we have an M7 meter by Liquid Controls with an LCR2. Again, we have a switch panel for ease of operation for the driver. We have a PTO switch. It'll label the compartment 1 and compartment 2, and then your high-low for your pump speed. 4-way roller rack assembly here with a Deegan inverted hose reel, again with an explosion-proof motor and air brake. For easy use of the driver as well, we have the fitting holders in the back here. Again, the aluminum tube that he can screw right onto the nozzle if he has to do a different type of fill. Again, this one comes with a Scully Unifill end, so they can tight fill on top of the tank. Gauges and everything on there at your air eliminator. This particular air eliminator, the line will run up and goes into the back compartment of the tank. Inside this canopy, you can take out the top of it for service and repair if you had to remove or replace a hose reel or do any extensive service up top. That's a removable top to that up there. It just unbolts and you can perform any service without having to lift the whole tank off the truck if you had to, for instance, replace the hose reel somewhere down the road. Again, some different features of this where we have different roller assemblies. Because of this model of tank, we have rollers that surround the inside of the canopy as well as a 4-way roller. And then we have, again, the bumper rollers down there. As you can see here on this tank, we have an underground fill tube holder, which also houses what we refer to as the whistle stick. There's not one in here currently, but this is a holder for it. And then you put a little bungee here to secure it. So as we come around to the driver's side of the truck, again, for easy use of the driver, we have another 4-way roller assembly. And then we have rollers in addition that go on the edges of the canopy here. This basically allows the driver, again, pull out from either side, either the curb side or the driver's side. And then we have another nozzle holder on this side. If the driver finishes the delivery on the roadside, for instance, he can just secure the nozzle onto here and away he goes.